welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Valentin Dias. India celebrated its 75th Republic Day on Friday with fervor and grandeur. The day marks a significant milestone in the nation's history, symbolizing the strength of democracy, unity in diversity, and the constitutional values that guide the country. Watch these visuals of the Republic Day celebration from prominent places.
आता म्हटलं पण
The use of electric voting machines in elections has become a hot topic of debate, with increasing public distrust raising concerns about the integrity of electoral processes. In this edition of Street Voices, Team Herald spoke to several people to gather their perspective on the EVMs and the distrust that has been generated among public.
बरें हा ऐकला आहे न्ही आणि चलताय अशें दिसता की हांवें जे स्टडी केला आनी जे एक्चुअल EVM मॅन्युअल मी आसा तातूंत अशें दिसता की हे जे उमेदवार रावतात उबे कॅन्डिडेट्स आसतात हे कॅन्डिडेट्स कितें स्टडी करच्या आदी इलेक्शनाक उबे रावतात तेंच्यांनी सादें EVM मॅन्युअल जर 2 मिनटां वाचत जाल्यार तांकां कळटलें 4-5 पॉयंटूच आहा त्या पॉयंटार जर सारकें वचत जाल्यार तांकां कळटलें EVM इतली बरी गजाल ना तुमी तुमचो मोबायल उगडो दवरता लॉक घालिना ताका आनी तो मोबायल वयलो सगळो डेटा कोण व्हरता ताका हॅकिंग म्हणनात हॅकिंग कित्याक म्हणटा तुमचो मोबायल बंद आसतना कोण चोरता ताका हॅकिंग म्हणटात तशें EVM तुमी जेन्ना तुमचे कॅन्डिडेट सेट केले वयतात कॅन्डिडेटाची नांवां घातली वयता प्रत्येक EVMाचेर जाल्यार तुमी केन्ना तें पळयला जर कॅन्डिडेट सगळे सांगतात आमी पळोवंक ना ते एक मनशाक धाडटा तो 10 वयता कॅन्डिडेटाची नांवां घालतात EVMाचेर ते दीस 10 वयता आनी तो 12 येता तुमच्या वोटींग 40 ते 45 ते 50 बूथ आसतात जस्ट इमॅजीन 40 बुथांचेर तो फक्त 2 वरांनी वचून येता इज इट पॉसिबल EVM सगळे घालपाक हेचो अर्थ हेंच्या फुड्यान ती नांवां घातली वचना आनी हेंच्या फुड्यान ना घातल्या कारणान तो कोण तरी आनीक घालता मागीर हेंचो रायट आसलो की त्या EVMार सायन मारून येवप एवरी EVMाचेर तो हेंच्यांनी कित्याक वापरूंक ना म्हणजे हे लोक आमची जनता सारकी आसा EVMूय सारके आसात पाड पडलेले जर कोण आसात जाल्यार आमचे कॅन्डिडेट्स.
इंडिया एक डेव्हलपिंग कंट्री हायली डेव्हलप आनी इंडस्ट्रियल नेशन हा आनी जे पळय हें डेव्हलप केल्लें आमचे EVM त्योच कंट्री यूज करिना बिकॉज टॅक्नॉलॉजी इतली वाडलेल्या कडेन आहा एंड पॉसिबिलिटी नो देर इज 100% पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ हॅकिंग द EVM. Take the example of simple mobile. This is highly sophisticated mobile, latest mobile, which can be hacked within a few seconds. And do you think this technology, which they are using up and upgrading each and every time, so there is a possibility of EVM getting hacked. Possibility in the sense it is being hacked and people have come to know. जाल्यार पयल्या लोकांनी हॅक जाता पळय ती आनी हॅक करून आहा and that is why these people are gaining the power and sitting for the last 10 years.
See, India is a big country. Population is very large. Difficult to, and it's not that the ballot box has been a perfect way out in the past. There was booth capturing. There were a lot of things happening at that time. So taking a center line without getting political in any way, this is the best chance for a man like Narendra Modi, popular leader, extremely popular leader. And he should be able to bow down to the wishes of the people and say, yes, okay, but keep the EVMs, but allow those slips which are known as the VVP80, which is now not allowed for recounting. Then you can see it. You can disti patta kide patta mean you have got the correct vote. But if there is a doubt of the total voting, then allow that VVP80 should be counted in total. Doubt happen. So if the margin is very large, question of this, at least keep some margin levels. If the margin is narrow, within 10%, something on those lines. That's not. We are not experts in this. There are lots of people, good people who are working on our democracy, and let our democracy be a thriving democracy.
Sanjay Patil, a distinguished agriculturist hailing from Savavere, has been awarded the prestigious Padma Shri for his exceptional contributions to the field of agriculture. The honor recognizes his innovative farming techniques, commitment to water conservation, and his overall outstanding work in promoting sustainable agriculture. His previous awards include the prestigious Goa Krishi Ratna Award in 2013, the title of Best Horticulturist in 2015, the Indian Agricultural Research Institute Award, and the Goa Biodiversity Board Award in 2023. Watch this report.
On one hand, Goa is grappling with a water scarcity crisis due to the rapid depletion of natural water sources caused by unlimited and unregulated mining. On the other hand, a 58-year-old environmentally conscious farmer, Sanjay Patil, has initiated a water revolution in the small village of Savivere in Goa. Recognizing the crucial importance of water not only for his horticulture but also for the survival of society, the government honored him with the Padma Shri Award for the water conservation experiments he commenced 35 years ago.
साधारण 1985च्या दरम्यान 85च्या आधी आम्ही
Before 1985, we had to go to people's doorsteps for water in April and May. Let alone for agriculture, we also had a shortage of water at home. Since then I thought that we are getting such a large amount of rainwater that we should store it in any case, and from there water storage work started. Initially, I made 2 tunnels, 125 feet long. We got some water from it, but it was not enough for agriculture, so a well was dug. Horizontal boring was taken in the well. Some water was obtained from it. However, the water requirement of the trees was not met. So we tried to block the rain water, and here on the mountain an embankment in the form of a dam was built, and the rainwater was retained in it, and efforts were made to soak all the rainwater that ran into the ground.
Rainwater harvesting is important, but according to Patil, drain water harvesting holds even greater significance. Initially focused on meeting the drinking water requirements, the scope of water-saving experiments by Patil expanded to include the preservation of his horticulture. This not only benefited his agriculture but also permanently resolved the water requirements for 45 houses in the area. Consequently, Patil advocates for every farmer to undertake such experiments in their fields according to their capabilities. Also, he requests the government to study these activities and to include them in an agricultural scheme.
Rainwater harvesting is important. It happens through nature. But rainwater harvesting is more important than that. The water that flows directly, whether it is the water that falls from the roof of the house, or the water that flows from the road, or even the water that flows from the sewer, it should be intercepted by each farmer as per his own capacity. Initially, it can be done on a small scale. This can give us a sense of drops and drops. My only demand from the government is, for natural farming, what we have been experimenting with for the last 35 years should be approved by the state government and reach the people. Self-sufficient farmer and self-sufficient farming is my motto. If it happens, not a single farmer will have to reach out to anyone for subsidy or anything.
Patil, who had to discontinue his education in class 11, successfully manages his 10-acre horticulture by producing organic fertilizer called Jeevamrut from a single cow's dung. As a farmer, Patil sets an example of what can be achieved with proper water management, creative use of available technology, and a passion for working the soil. This is why the government has bestowed the Padma Shri on him, acknowledging him as a one-man army. With Gayatri Patil, Bureau Report from Herald TV.
Margaw's historic landmarks include the 118-year-old municipal building, the administrator of Comunidad building, and the urban health center. All are teetering on the edge of collapse. Despite government claims of preserving heritage structures, locals argue that the neglect is evident. The administrator of the Comunidad building and the Margaon Urban Health Center have suffered structural damage, remain in disrepair since last August. The Margaon municipal building was covered with plastic during the rains, highlighting the urgency of necessary repairs.
ह्या गव्हर्मेंटाक कितें तर कशा भाशेन हे हेरिटेज म्हणटे काबार करपाक जाय. हेरिटेजा जे आयकॉनिक स्ट्रक्चर्स आहा ती जमनी हाडून काबार करपाचो एकूच हेतू आसा अशें आमच्यान स्पश्ट म्हणपाक येता. कित्याक आतां आमी जेन्ना हेल्थ सेंटर जावं कोमिदाद बिल्डींग जावं म्युनिसिपल बिल्डींग म्हणटा तेजे रिपेराचे एक हें आसा जो अर्बन हेल्थ सेंटर 14 लाखांचो एस्टिमेट तो सिंगल टेंडर म्हण बोंत आसा फायल वर्क ऑर्डर अजून इश्यू जावना कुमदार बिल्डींग सेम प्रॉब्लम बिडर येना म्हणटा ते म्युन्सिपालिटी आनीक तसलें सो ह्या हेक लागून ते काम आडून उरता वर्क ऑर्डर इश्यू जायना म्हण वेरएज पार्टीन जेन्ना प्रायम मिनिस्टर आयिल्लो फॉर नॅशनल गेम्स तेन्ना 10 कोटीचें काम कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरा दिला बाय नॉमिनेशन टेंडर करप ना काय ना 10 crores काम आनी हे थोडे लाखाचे काम आहा ते तुमकां हे कोडल प्रोसिजर फॉलो करता म्हणजे दोळ्या पान लावपाक सोदता तुमी सो हेजेर दिसून येता की तांकां हेरिटेज आहा ते सगळें वायप आवट करपाक जाय हो एकूच हेतू आहा तांकां आनी त्या कारणाक लागून हांकां एटेन्शन पावना तांकां जाय तसो आतां तुमी कोण म्हणटालो की ना नॅशनल गेम्स अर्जन्सी आशिल्ली नॅशनल गेम्स जाता म्हण केन्ना डिक्लेअर जाल्ले अर्जन्सी म्हणपाक आनी सामकें लास्ट आवर 10 crores काम दिवपाक बाय नॉमिनेशन हेजेर आमकां करप्शन आहा तें कळना आमकां डिटेल्स मेळ्ळे आहा ताजेर फुडल्यान बी उक्त करतले आमी पूण मेन म्हणल्यार गव्हर्मेंटान डिसायड करपाक जाय इफ तुमी स्ट्रक्चर्स सामके डिस्ट्रॉय करपाक सोदता काय मेंटेन करपाक खरें तुमकां इंट्रस्ट आहा काय ना.
A major tragedy was averted on Friday after a speeding Gujarat registered car crashed into the compound wall of Little Angel School in Anjuna at 7 a.m. in the morning on Friday. The impact was such that the car overturned. With the 26th January being a public holiday, there was no student or staff present. More details are awaited.
This accident happened this morning at 7:30, and the speed that these tourists are driving on village roads is so dangerous. And the accident today, you can see for yourselves, and the impact of the accident on our houses. I wish the Chief Minister, Pramod Sawant, looks into this. This is an everyday occurrence, not once. 10 times a day we are seeing accidents around the place. And who's suffering is the local people who are suffering. The tourists are coming here, having their fun and going, causing damage and loss to our property.
Madam, there is a school also here.
And in the vicinity, I run a school. Imagine today if the children were there today, at that particular time the children come to school. Imagine the plight of those children, and if the car had to hit those children. This is the way they are driving.
Where this happened, madam?
This is Anjuna, Dosashira Anjuna.
A police complaint has been lodged against the operator of an unauthorized motor paragliding following a unit that crashed, resulting in the serious injuries to a tourist. The incident occurred on late Thursday evening at the Polva beach. The injured tourist was immediately shifted to a nearby hospital. Further investigations are on and more details are awaited. The crime branch arrested 50-year-old Stanley Luis Carvalho in Giri for drug possession worth 2.5 lakh rupees. Stanley was caught with polythene packets containing amphetamine and suspected ecstasy tablets at the 4 junctions near the Holy Cross in Britowada in Para. Legal proceedings initiated under Section 22, Subsection B of the NDPS Act. Further investigations are on and more details are awaited.
According to the official complaint filed by PSI Girish Padolkar of the Crime Branch Police Station in Bandar, the incident took place on January 26th at 8:15 a.m. The accused Stanley Carvalho was allegedly caught red-handed between 11:30 p.m. on January 25th and 2:30 a.m. on January 26, 2024 at the 4 Junction in Para. Stanley Carvalho, presently residing in Giri, was found in possession of 2 auto-pressed transparent polythene packets. One packet contained a whitish crystalline substance suspected to be amphetamine, weighing 9.785 grams. The second packet contained pinkish oval-shaped tablets suspected to be ecstasy tablets weighing 5.550 grams. The total value of the seized drug is estimated at rupees 2.50 lakh. The accused has been charged under Section 22, Subsection B of the NDPS Act 1985, and further legal proceedings are underway. Sai Prasad Khube for Herald TV.
The Porore police arrested 3 women and 1 man for the alleged theft of steel and iron rods from a construction site at Porore on Friday. The suspects have been identified as Jakir Shah, Lakshmi Chavan, Neela Lamani and Saku Arun Naik. The police recovered the stolen property worth 1 lakh rupees.
The Porvorim police arrested 4 persons for stealing steel and iron rods worth rupees 1 lakh. The complaint was filed by Mr. Amre stating that steel and iron rods were stolen from his construction site on Friday. The police, led by PI Rahul Parab, identified and arrested the culprits, including Jakir Shah from Uttar Pradesh residing at Rwanda, Lakshmi Chauhan, a resident of Mali, Neela Lamani from Beti, and Sakhu Arun Naik from Parra. The police also seized the vehicles used to commit the crime. Further investigations are on under the supervision of SDPO Porvaram Vishwesh Karpe. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
In a nail-biting encounter, Kunkoli Union secured their spot in the finals of the All-Goa Inter-Village Serauli Panchayat Cup football tournament. They defeated Nuwe Sports Club 5-4 in the tiebreaker.
The first half saw Nuwe dominating with near misses, resulting in a goalless draw. However, a resurgent Kunkoli Union took the lead with Wayne Pierre's goal in the 33rd minute. Nuwe SC responded with determination, equalizing to Godfrey Mascarenes. With the score level at 1-1, the tiebreaker came into play where Kunkoli Union clinched victory by converting all 5 penalties while their goalkeeper hindered Nuwe SC's attempt. Inasi Larona for Herald TV.
In our Konkani Riddle contest, today's presenter is Captain Dr. Sam James Briganza from Mopsa. Captain Dr. Sam Joseph Briganza is the College Director of Physical Education and Sports and NCC Officers of the Government College in Perne. He is from the pedigree that has given Goa its first Konkani film. His roots in Goa's art and entertainment go back to the first and the second Konkani films ever made in the world, Mogaso Aundo and Sukache Sopon, which are all produced by Al Jerry Briganza family. 24th April every year is celebrated as World Konkani Cinema Day and to commemorate the release of the family's first Konkani film in the year 1950. So here is Captain Dr. Sam presenting his 39th Parkone of the contest, Parkone Kitete Sang, from Chikale Bio Crusaders.
नमस्कार गोंयकारां, म्हजें नांव कॅप्टन डॉक्टर सॅम जोझफ ब्रेगेन्झा. गव्हर्मेंट कॉलेज पेडणेचो कॉलेज डायरेक्टर ऑफ फिजिकल एड्युकेशन एंड स्पोर्ट्स आनी एनसीसी ऑफिसर. हांव गांवांत म्हापशेचो आनी हांव उमेदीन बोल्ला कित्याक म्हाका सोयेक मेवला तुमकां सगल्या गोंयकारांक घालूंक एक पारकोणें. पूण पयलें हांव तुमकां म्हज्या फॅमिली विशीं 2 उतरां सांगूंक सोदतां. म्हापशेच्या आन्साबादचे ब्रागांजा फॅमिलीन म्हजो जल्म जालो म्हणून हांव म्हाका खूब नशिमोन सजमतां. कित्याक म्हज्या फॅमिलीन कोंकणी सिनेमाचें पयलें फिल्म मोगाचो आंवडो घडोवन हाडलें. ह्या फिल्मान म्हजे शापाय जेम्स ब्रेगेन्झान हाणें काणी आनी कातारां बरयलां, तशेंच कलाकाराचें आनी कातरिस्ताचें काम केलां. ताचो भाव आल जेरी ब्रेगेन्झा हो फिल्माचो डायरेक्टर, प्रोड्युसर आनी लीड एक्टर म्हणून वावुरला. ताका कोंकणी सिनेमाचो बापूय हो फादर ऑफ कोंकणी सिनेमा म्हणून संवसारभर वळखतात. 24 एप्रील 1950 ह्या वर्सा हे फिल्म रिलीज जालें आनी आयज ह्या दिसा कोंकणी सिनेमाचो दीस म्हूण मनयतात. 1967 ह्या वर्सा म्हज्या फॅमिलीन आपलें दुसरें फिल्म सुखाचें सोपन रिलीज केलें आनी आल जेरी ब्रेगेन्झा वांगडा म्हाज्या शापाय शामायनूय काम केल्लें आसा. सुखाचें सोपन ह्या पिक्चरांतले फामाद कातार जुरामेंत नेकेत्राचेर म्हाज्या शापाय जेम्स ब्रेगेन्झान बरयले आनी आल जेरी ब्रेगेन्झान गायले आतां पासून काजारांक आनी एफएमाचेर आयकोंक मेळटा. आयज म्हज्या फॅमिलीची ही इतिहासीक गजाल तुमच्या मुखार दवरपाक म्हाका संदी दिली म्हणून हांव काळजांतान देव बरें करूंक म्हणटा चिकाली बायो क्रुसेडर्स आनी स्पोश्टी तांचे वांगडी बाय सिंथिया डिसुजा हिका. कोंकणी वयर काडूंक जशें म्हाज्या फॅमिलीन वावर केलो तसोच चिकाली बायो क्रुसेडर्स कोत्तात आनी तुमी सगल्यांनी करचें म्हणून हांव आशा बाळगितां. आतां म्हजें पारकोणें हांव तुमच्या मुखार मांडटा. म्हाजें पारकोणें अशें: टायम सांगता पूण घडयाळ न्हू, खोटवट आसा पूण मेस्त न्हू. दाढी आसा पूण साधू न्हू. कितें तें सांग. आनी एकदां रिपीट करता. टायम सांगता पूण घडयाळ न्हू. खोटवट आसा पूण मेस्त न्हू. दाढी आसा पूण साधू न्हू. कितें तें सांग.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.